Howdy guys, Sumner the Land Pioneer here, bringing you a smoking hot deal. This is 10 acres out in Navajo County, Arizona, and we're offering this property for $750 down, $200 a month for 60 months, or if you want to buy it outright, it's $8,500. Now, if you guys are not familiar with who we are, what we do, really our mission at the Land Pioneer is to make land affordable for all. We do this through two routes. One, by offering financing, and typically if you went to a bank to get financing for land, no one's going to give it to you, unfortunately. Most banks don't want to lend on land, so we kind of act as an intermediary there and help provide financing for our properties. On the flip side, you're going to notice, if you go online, you look on Zillow, you look at what the realtors are posting, properties like this are way inflated. In fact, this is true for most properties that are posted online. People just ask the world in terms of price. So typically our properties are about 50 to 60% of retail value. So we leave some meat on the bone for the next owner. But this property out here is 10 acres. It's actually 8 adjacent 1.25 acre lots conjoined. Now what's nice about this is you could sell a few, you could keep all of them if you wanted to. You could rent some of them out. You could own or finance some of them out, like we're doing here. And so you've got a lot of flexibility here. In fact, this could be a property where you could buy all 8 of them, sell 4 of them retail, and pretty much recoup all of your investment and get 4 lots for free, which is pretty interesting. And that's not something that you're going to find being pretty typical. Usually it's quite expensive to subdivide property, but this property was actually subdivided many decades ago. Like we find in a lot of the Southwest, there's these little pockets that get subdivided. They look like they're ripe for development, and then they never really take off. And this is a similar case here. What's nice, though, is it's kind of on the upswing, right? I mean, this area is right by the Petrified Forest, which is a national park. You got Sunrise Park Ski Resort, Mount Baldy, Crystal Forest, Spider Rock. There's a lot of attractions in this area, and this is up in the northern pocket, kind of northeast Arizona, which is a beautiful landscape. I mean, if you look at Navajo County, it's kind of the picturesque, classic Arizona desert landscape. So this is a beautiful place to come and hang out. You can park your RV out here for up to 30 days per year if you want to just camp out. RVs can be stored on the property indefinitely if you want to just kind of leave it out there and store it and come use it during the summer or use it during the winter, although it's probably a little hot out there in the summer. RVs are not allowed to be a permanent residence. It can't necessarily be the main thing that you live in, but while you're building, you can live in that RV. And then if you do have a structure built, you can kind of have it as a secondary residence, but they don't want people just living in an RV indefinitely. So that is one of the restrictions out here. Property taxes on this property are about $70 all told at the end of the year. So really low holding cost on this property. And to be honest, this is definitely not for someone that wants all of the amenities, right? When we look at utilities on a property like this, they're pretty sparse. So the main setup you're going to have is probably solar for your electric. Definitely going to be drilling a well. There's no city water infrastructure out here. And then you'd be looking at septic. Definitely no sewer out here either. So if you're into that off-grid lifestyle, this is a great property for you. Now, if you want something that's got some amenities and you can kind of plug into the utility system, check out our website. Go to thelandpioneer.com. We do have a handful of properties that already have the utilities and infrastructure there. And there's pros and cons to both. I mean, truth be told, I am more of an off-gridder myself, and so I enjoy properties where it's a blank canvas and I can go do whatever the heck I want on it. But some people want to be able to go plug into the sewer and plug into city electric and what have you. Now, if you do want to make this property yours, all you need to do is go to the website. I've posted the link down below. You'll go click reserve now after reviewing the property. Make sure this is what you want, right? We include all the parcel numbers, we include the coordinates, poke around, check it out. But if you do want to move forward with it, click reserve now and you'll be able to place the $750 down payment. And we do charge a $249 doc fee as well. Get a lot of questions in terms of what exactly is a doc fee. Well, doc fee allows us to draft up the purchase agreement, the promissory note, the contract for deed. Those are the three main pieces of documentation that you're going to need when financing a property, in most states at least. And then from there, we're going to get that sent out. That can all be done for electronic signature, and then you'll begin actually making installments on the property. Now, once the property is paid off, then we draft up a warranty deed. We go and get that signed and notarized, and then we record it with the county. So on our side, a lot of paperwork we draft up. There's recording fees, there's mailing fees. So it's just a way to kind of reimburse some of those closing costs. But still, when you look at it relative to a title company, it's a whole lot more affordable. Anyways, guys, if you ever have any questions about lands, irregardless of the location, you can drop me a note down below. Be sure to click the subscribe button, as we're releasing discounted properties essentially weekly, with the hopes of doing it daily on here. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for sticking around, and we'll talk soon.